And so Jorge Masvidal did an interview with Ariel Helwani, and he pretty much said things such as what's been going on with him outside of the cage, because we haven't seen him almost in a whole year. By the time he fights, it will be a whole year. Last time he fought was against Colby Covington in March, but outside of that, he did not fight any time after that, unless you include the little altercation that happened with Colby Covington and himself in the restaurant in Miami. That was, I believe he also mentioned that. He didn't go into too much detail regarding that, but he did mention about how that he has been in some kind of dispute with just Colby Covington and a few others within inside his personal life. So, there's a lot going on, that he had a lot going on, and it seemed like he had a lot on his plate outside of the cage. So, but looks like little by little he got a lot of things resolved, and now he is back. He's back against Gilbert Melendez. And guys, I am super excited for that fight, because that one's going to be an all-action fight. And pretty much outside of the fact that he's been dealing with personal stuff, he's also been dealing with training stuff. And he has been able to train with guys like, I believe, Bo Nickel and a few other high-caliber wrestlers. And he actually mentioned that in his Colby Covington fight and the post-fight press conference, that he wanted to really train his wrestling, really wanted to get that into grappling. He even said that he wishes that he was able to do that in high school and all that, and all the other avenues that he had at the time. But now he looks like he took some time. He was able to wrestle. He was able to get some training underneath his belt. So yeah, that was definitely going to help him in the long run, because yeah, you look at Kamaru Usman, you look at Colby Covington. These guys are high caliber wrestlers. Gilbert Burns isn't the highest caliber wrestler, but he has some really good jiu-jitsu grappling. So that's a big difference. And I believe Jorge Masvidal will actually give Gilbert Burns some problems. Because Jorge Masvidal is big and he is able to hit hard. Gilbert Burns is the same way too. He'll be able to do some damage as well. So that's why I'm very much looking forward to this fight. He also had mentioned that he had hoped to fight Conor McGregor, but I think Conor McGregor was looking at a different direction and possibly wasn't ready, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, he definitely would love to fight Conor McGregor, and I personally would love to see that matchup myself. Conor McGregor versus Jorge Masvidal for that BMF title. Guys, this is like literally an all-action fight. And you know what? I feel like it's a perfect fight for both of them, because one or the other, a big superstar is going to rise. And that's what we need. Like Conor McGregor needs like someone like Jorge Masvidal to be able to get himself a big name without having to deal with that wrestling background, because there's so many wrestlers that it's hard to overcome with comes to like Jorge Masvidal and Conor McGregor. It's like their styles are just perfect for each other, because they're not going to wrestle with each other. They are going to strike with each other, and they both hit hard, and they're both very powerful, and it's definitely going to be one hell of an action-packed fight. With Jorge Masvidal, same thing. He could go and fight some of these great guys, but sometimes their wrestling skills are just way too much for them, and he pretty much just taking the ground, just like he did with Colby Covington. Same thing with Conor McGregor. Great power, great striking, but some of these guys wrestling are just way more advanced than his. So that's just my personal opinion regarding that. But yeah, I would hopefully that's gonna a fight that could happen, that could come into fruition sometime this year, or even possibly next year. I'm not sure what Conor McGregor wants to do just yet, but I would love to see that. But until then, we're gonna see Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal. I can't remember exactly the date. I'll get back with you guys on that. I believe it's April 8th, if I'm correct. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a very fun fight, a very fun matchup with these two guys, and I cannot wait. So let me know in the comments, guys, on what are you guys thinking about this fight. Let me know in the comments on what you think about Jorge Masvidal and his personal life, what he has going on. Hopefully it's all fixed out. Let me know. Give me this great debate, guys, and let me know in the comments on what you're feeling, what you're thinking regarding Jorge Masvidal. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.